Howdy everyone, here I am again with the Traxxas MAXX. I put on some bigger tires. These are the Dboots Backflips. Gives it a bit more ground clearance. Try to get a bit less chassis slap. It uses all of the suspension, so it's pretty hot out. It's getting up to about 32 degrees. It's the morning though, so it's going to be hotter, but I gotta watch my temperatures with these bigger tires because I am geared a little bit higher. I'm running a 25 tooth. I think it's on a 50 or 46. I'm not sure. It's pretty fast gearing though right now. So yeah, I'm going to review these tires, and they look, I think they're made for a 6S. They look very well sealed. There's like no glue. It's almost like they're just sealed on there somehow. I don't know. I don't know if you want to get a better look at those. The tread pattern on these are amazing. Not the greatest for pavement, but I'm going to test them out on pavement. And I got the jump here. I made it a bit more vert, and then my big landing ramp here in my field here. So let's give this thing a start up and see how she does. Running the Gens Ace 6800 milliamp, 120C burst. It's fully charged. Just fits in there. Put a little bit of foam in there because it's a bit short, but it's nice and fat, so it's nice and tightly in there. Got the light kit. I'm gonna be posting a video on that, as I mentioned. Probably later tonight. Rear tail lights, reverse light in the middle there, brake lights, and the LED light bar. Super easy installation, guys. I'll be posting a video about that. This is about the new tires, so usually it slaps about knee height, so right now it's that was about, you know, like up to my chest, and it's just slapping it's just slapping a bit there. It's good though, it disperses the force throughout the truck, so you do want a bit of chassis slap, because if you don't, things are gonna just bend, and you know, unless you got a super strong RC, which they do make, but this thing is a beast for what it is, and it's a blast. One day maybe I'll go to 6S, but this 4S is good enough for me right now. I love it. Okay. Oh, I forgot to turn it on. Stupid me. Support your local police force. Delta Police on there. Plug her in. It's getting carried away talking there. Plug her in. Turn my remote on and ESC here. Make sure both fans are working. Sounds good. It's your servo. It's gonna steer a little bit slower with these bigger tires. They do have some roll since they're so big, but I think it's gonna be good for some jumps here. And I'm gonna put the ramp up on the pavement here to gauge the slap and stuff. So yeah. The tread's so big, it's not the greatest pavement tread. So it doesn't have the best traction on pavement. It kind of slips a bit just because there's so much tread. A street tire is more, these are really firm. A street tire is more kind of grippy, and let's go line this jump up here quickly. Here's my TSM. Okay, it's all the way off. I'm just gonna manually do this. So here we come on the first jump. Nice. I was going to go for a backflip there and did a little brake tap there. Yeah, these tires are great on, whoa! Oh yeah, really good on, that was going down a hill, wheeling. Oh, it just flips over, it has so much grip. These tires are nuts. I couldn't imagine in the dirt. The dirt, I think these are made for dirt. Grass, yeah, if you have like a sledge or something, maybe something a bit longer. But man, do these have grip, holy. Oh yeah, it still rips pretty good with the bigger size tires. half throttle. Okay, let's go back up to my death jump up the hill here. It's nice that I got this big landing ramp. It's about two stories high, I'd say, maybe a story and a half, I don't know. Yeah, I got that cog there. These have such high gearing at cogs. Nothing's wrong with the truck, that's normal. Yeah, they just spin out on the asphalt. Going for another jump. Nice backflip. Oh, can he make it? He does not make it. It's a pretty big backflip though. Just testing out these new tires. The jump's a bit more, it's up there now. Oh, my light's on here. I'm gonna turn that off. Let's see, I got my headlight on there. Oh, maybe a wire's glitching out. I bet you that. Oh, maybe it wasn't. Maybe it slapped so hard to push the button there. That's the thing about these bodies. I gotta figure out a way for this body to stop popping off. The clipless system, it just latches on there. These tires have a lot of grip. They're almost like the Proline Badlands. A little dewy out here. The vents are actually not in the rims. They're on there's little holes in there. I don't even know if water can get there. So it balloons out and they're vented on the outside of the tire. The turning's a little bit worse, but that's about it. Yeah, brake lights, reverse lights. Oh, I hit the wrong button there, that hurt. When you're trying to go forward, don't hit the reverse button. Reverse throttle. Man, once it kicks in, these things are just like a power band in it. Let's see here, let's try to go for, I don't know. When it's in the air, then I kind of see what I'm gonna do. Nice. So yeah, brake tap to get the front end down and give it throttle to make it the nose up. So even if it's in the air straight, you can give it full throttle and it'll flip. We'll see if we can do it here. We'll see how we hit the jump first, and then oh, I missed it. This thing's a tank though, it doesn't matter. Yeah, these are grippy, holy. See, backflip, nice. You don't really want to land with the throttle on either, because the gearing, when it lands, the gearings can gap, and that's when you can strip your spur gear or a pinion. I'm running all metal right now. I had bad luck with the plastic. They were all stripping, so I don't know. I recommend going to metal, at least for myself. Double. Oh, is he gonna make it? And he lands it. A little crash, but he lands it, just like a monster truck. This thing is a monster truck. Just runs over everything. What do you say? Do you think we can go for a triple? Oh, the jump's all janked. Hits it so hard. I actually had to reinforce it. If you want to build a jump, here it is. This is how I built it. I got some plastic cardboard stuff that I used. So what I did was, this was a square. This whole board was a square, and I actually just cut it like that. I drilled a hole here, there, and there. And then I held this against it and drew a line. I wanted it kind of inclined so it wouldn't just hit it, and then kind of verted it up. So if you have a square board, that's how you make a jump. Just drill some holes how you want it. And you can make it, you can have it bigger, longer, wider. I would recommend wider, but I wanted to fit this in the trunk of my car, so I think it just fits. And then I just used some dunnage on the bottom for the bracing, and then 2 pieces of dunnage up here for some extra support. And then these boards were flat, but it was hitting so hard that they actually just popped out. So I put them this way this morning at about 6 or 7 this morning, the 2 there. And then it seems fine now. And then the first one's just flat there, like they were both like that, but now I have them on a like that. So that's how I recommend building it if you want to build a jump. Should we go for a double backflip, triple? I think we should huck a triple, at least try. There's a bigger runway. You can come from like there, I'm at my local school here, and then hit the jump. But sometimes I land like in the middle of the field, so just giving it a bit of throttle, landing at the bottom, middle of the hill is pretty good. It's not super steep, but I got it. I'm gonna do one more like this, and then I'm gonna put it off the curb. So let's try a triple. I'm just gonna hold on the throttle completely. Oh, I don't know what that was. 3 or 4, and it looks like I broke something. Something broke. That tire does not look good. What did I do? Oh, it just popped out. I don't think there's any damage. It just popped out. So these pins in here hold these 2 together, and then this one's still in there. Hopefully I didn't break the screw in there. I don't know. I'm going to take it apart and fix it, but comment down below how many flips that was, because I didn't count. I just held the throttle. But yeah, this thing's a beast. I don't even think it's broken. I think it just popped out. So I got some tools, gonna fix it, and yeah, if this is the same video, then nothing's broken. See you guys in a bit. Cheers. Okay, so guys, I just did that gnarly flip, and there is a breakage. I broke this piece off the upper suspension arm. Usually there's a little piece that this pin pops in and then the top pops in, but it's gone. So I think there's a hobby shop open today, and it looks like I will be going there. Yeah, damn, that sucks. Oh well, gotta play to pay, right? I mean, this thing has been a beast. I mean, I just completely pinned it, and it lasted pretty good. That's why it keeps popping out. My pins were popping out. I got a little fray there, so it bends and it pops out. I'm gonna upgrade to some aluminum turning knuckles and maybe some newer arms. Might go for some red if they got it, or might just replace it with the usually Traxxas parts are cheap in the hobby shop, so I'm gonna replace that. But yeah, I guess don't try that. Hitting a jump like that down a big landing ramp, you will definitely break something just holding on the throttle. As I say, don't hold on the throttle because it can strip your gears. This happens. Drive shaft popped out too. I thought that's what was broken, but then I took the tire off here, and that's broken. So yeah, oh well, session over. Again, cheers.